How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the channel. This is Big Daddy Dave, and this is a map tour for a new mod map to Farming Simulator 22 called Frontier. And we're going to start with the description from the mod hub, and it reads, "Welcome to Frontier, a fictional map located in the border region with the Great Wall separating the region. On one hand, agriculture has been losing space with the growth of the big city. On the other side, a large desert with a lot of space and very rich in oil. Map contains 100 purchasable lands, 50 fields, soil map, precision farming DLC, collectibles, various points of sale, platinum DLC, product points of sale, various new productions, train. It is possible to sell all pallets by train. Dirt road are difficult to pass. You can use a leveler to remove excess dirt. To transport oil, you can use 2 trailers in the miscellaneous category. Some products in the pallets category can be purchased and used in new productions. Add a concentrated herbicide and liquid fertilizer for higher yields. Use dilution tanks available in store. Some of the new pallets are very large. You can use a large shed to store them in the silo category. Some decorations can be removed by cutting a specific plaque with a chainsaw. For example, the residential area next to this shop and also the Great Wall. Collectibles are 15, hard to find. However, they have an audible warning when close. You may have to dig. There are mods required for this map, starting with the Case IH Magnum 7200 Pro Series by Giant Software, New Holland TX32 by Giant Software, Kverneland Enduro Pro 5000F by Giants, Kverneland, I think that's supposed to be Leader maybe? B18 by Giant Software, New Holland 8340 by Giants, American Farmhouse by OK Used Mods. Aha, OK Used Mods, yes. Telehandler Pallet Force by Mac Trucker 921. Lizard Apache Fleetside 1958 by Farm Central Soul. And the Old Time Shed Pack by Oito. This map was created by Oito and is 765.05 megabytes to download. It is massive. It is a massive map, but with good reason. There is so much detail on this map. It is going to blow your mind just how much detail there is. I cannot wait to show this map. So, you start... let's go here. You start over here on the western side of the map, or I'm sorry, eastern side of the map, right next to the shop. You start out by owning farmlands number 1 and 4, 1 being your main farm, and 4 being a couple of fields with no product in them. You cannot purchase all areas of the map. As you can see, there are areas like in the city here, they're unpurchasable, up in the north, and several others throughout the map. You do not have animals to start out with. No contracts are available. You do start with production chains, and there are collectibles, as was in the description, 15 total. They are very hard to find, but you do get an audible warning when you're right on top of them. There are mods specific to this map. First, starting out with the buy menu, if we scroll down to the mods and DLCs and look under Frontier, you'll see all these mods are here, and specifically you have a couple of trailers here that are modified to carry the new products that are available on this map. You have a modified Case 721G. Pallets, which are a big thing on this map, very similar to La Cornella and the other one by E.R. Shaba. Pallets are pretty much used at every single production site on this map, so be aware. You have maintenance tools. This is a fill type, an actual product that you can use for specific production points. Same thing with this. This is drilling equipment. You've got mining equipment, vehicle parts, gas, motor oil, cement. This is the concentrated herbicide, which allows you to have an increased yield bonus, apparently. Same thing with the concentrated liquid fertilizer. So yeah, there's a lot going on here, and I'm going to go through every little detail, so brace yourselves. It's going to be a lot, and I got to do this really quickly, so I'm afraid I'm going to run over on time. Let's see. Under the build menu, there are mods specific to this map, starting out with the silos. We scroll all the way to the right, you will see Frontier there. There's nothing under silo extensions. Under containers, though, a couple of mods specific here. Nothing under tools, but under farmhouses, you have a couple of the Frontier mods here. Under productions, we look under factories, scroll all the way to the right, you will see the biogas plant is modified. Greenhouses. You do have a couple of greenhouses that are specific to this map, but nothing under selling points, orchards, or generators. Under animals, nothing under cows, but under horses, you do have the L-shaped horse barn, and nothing under the rest. No pigs, no sheep, no chicken, no bees, no others. Under decorations, you do have under fences all the way at the very end. There you go, Frontier, bunch of them right there. And nothing under lights or others. And then lastly, under landscaping, you have under painting several additional swatches. Very nice. Trees, have a few of them here, and under plants you have a couple there as well. So let's start walking around the map and taking a look. Now, unfortunately, before I go too close, I'm actually going to back away from this ever so slightly. Inside here you have your shop trigger there, and I can kind of see it through the open door here. There's the repair trigger over there. The reason I'm not stepping closer, unfortunately, is really hurts my heart. Oito, it uses soundtracks inside the shop here, and unfortunately I did discover that there was actual music playing on one of the maps. I'm not going to take the risk of stepping in here and actually have music playing that could be copywritten, and then I get a channel strike. So I will just kind of point to them in the distance, but I'm not going to step too much closer. There are gate timers. This gate opens at 9 o'clock, and this gate opens at 9 o'clock, and they shut down at 8 o'clock. So 20 on the hour. You do have a truck right here. So let's go ahead and fire this up. We're just going to go ahead and go to the north in this direction here. Now, one thing I'm going to do, you do start out with a couple pallets in the back of your truck, and I'm going to try and shake them out, because the last time I was running around here, I actually flipped the truck, and it was because of all the excess weight from the pallets. Now, around the back side here, you'll see there is the... Oh, you know what? Darn it, I missed one. Hold on. So this is the Clever Motors sell point. Let's see if I can actually... And right... Oh, there we go. Over here is the Case IH sell point. Let's see if I can get back over this wall. Haha, nice. There we go. Yeah, that last pallet is kind of stuck in there, and it's unfortunate because, like I said, if I hurry through, I'm gonna flip my truck. Now, coming in through here, and that's also a problem too. Here, you know what? We're just gonna solve many problems here. Let's see. There. We'll just grab a different vehicle and go through this without having to worry. And there is a reason why I'm worried about this, is because the way that, well, you know what? You'll see later in the tour. The roads get very extreme and rough. So you will see that here in a little bit. So starting out here, we have the grain elevator sell point. And see, this is the reason why I love Oito's maps, is that there's just so much detail going on. One thing I will point out, all this right here, this is product that can be picked up if you own the land, or if you have a forge pickup. you can pick this up. This is dirt, so this will be used in later production points, and I will show that. That sell point right there, that is the construction site sell point, one of several construction site sell points. So you're going to have to be sure that you use, and you can see how, oh, let me back up. You saw how the product actually deformed when I rode over it. That's why in the description they said that you can use a leveler to help kind of push the product along. You might not be able to pick it up, but you can actually, you know, do something with it. And now over here, this is the city warehouse sell point. Just all this detail, all the noise, all the extra details are just put into this map, and really any 080 maps is just spectacular. You got a little park right here. All right, tucked back here, lots of people walking. You have your cakery. We will buy all the production points going around because pretty much all of them have unique features. And the cakery here, you can see all these various imports, including pallets and gas. And gas is one of those products that you can purchase. Same thing with pallets. And you can make regular cake that we're used to with mostly the recipe that we're used to, and chocolate cake. But you get, as a part of the production, recyclable trash that will come into account later. And let's see, just occurred to me. Let's go here. Nope, there it is. There's the gate. So all the production points will have unloading zones and loading zones painted onto the ground here. So you have your inputs and your outputs right here. And then right next door, we have the vintage vinyl sell point. So you got your sell point right there. And again, I think I heard music as I was going through there. So, vintage visuals. Sell point is right there. I think I said vintage vinyls. Yeah, the music. Stop the music. Yeah, see, this is the problem with 080's maps. And being a see, I'm so distracted now. And being a YouTuber, I have to... have to stop those things from happening. Alright, back here we have the supermarket sell point. And coming out here, right over there, is the fast food Mi Familia sell point. It's over here. I had to go a really kind of unusual route to see everything. So tucked away back here, open this gate. Right here we have the Hypercube Pizza sell point. And over here is the Hotel Central sell point. Oh dear. Like I said, we're in a hurry, so I cannot do too well at obeying the traffic laws. Come on. Oh, I think I skipped a couple. I did. Here we go. Tucked away in here. Right. Oh, music. More music. Tucked away just behind that wall over there, that is the restaurant sell point. Yeah, the run away. Sorry, I'm not trying to make this any more difficult than it has to be, but I cannot take the risk. Bakery right here for 50,000. We will purchase this, and you can see pallets and gas are part of it. Recycling trash are part of it. You can also make cakes here, same exact recipe as the cakery. And tucked around the back side here, let's see, There was a... Oh, it's on the other side. Okay. Let's see, right here. I know I'm hurrying. Inputs right here, outputs out the back. And then across the street we have this. The tailor shop, 100,000, will purchase that. Inputs here, wardrobe trigger right here, and outputs are tucked around back here. And around this side, this is the Red Marble Bowling Restaurant sell point. There are tons of pedestrian traffic on this map, so something to watch out for. So you'll have traffic jams big time just because of how much traffic is built up from the pedestrians. Alright, this is our starting farm. You get a bunch of lime tucked away in the corner over there. Got some storage here. It's an incredibly tiny farm, incredibly tiny. But because we're at our starting farm, let's take a look at our starting equipment. And I just realized I missed something. Where did I miss it? There was a sell point that I missed. Yes, I did. Okay. Oh, no, I didn't. I showed it. It was the one that we saw just behind the wall there. Denton Bakery. Let me just confirm that we saw it, because now I'm questioning myself. With that muffin right there. Now traffic is all locked up. No, we didn't see this one. Denton Bakery right here. Okay, I'm glad I went back for that. Whew, alright, now let's go back to the starting farm and take a look at our starting equipment. Like I said, I'm trying to do this as fast as possible. I'm trying not to skip over anything, but with everything packed on top of each other, it makes it a little difficult. So, starting equipment. Let's take a look at the buy menu, going down to owned items. Here, under small tractors, we have a New Holland 8340. Under medium tractors, a Case 7250 Pro. Harvesters, the New Holland TX32. Telehandlers, a Schaefer 4670T. Cars, the Lizard Apache 1958. Trailers, the Rudolph TDK 301RA. Header trailer, or I'm sorry, the header for the New Holland Harvester. Cultivators, you have the Kverneland Enduro Pro 5000F. Seeders, you have the Pottinger Terrasim C6F. Rollers, the Dalbo Power Roll 1230 HD. Sprayers, the Kverneland Zeter, is it liter? I don't know. B18. Fertilizer spreaders, the Braidel K105. Front loader tools, the Alba Universal Bucket. Telehandler tools, the Magsy Pallet Fork. Low loaders, the Bremer Transport Wagon TP500S. The header for the header trailer for the header. Weights, we have the Agco 2300 and the 10-winkle FGB 600. Belts, you have the Conveyall 1690 as well as the Meridian TL 1239. That is for your input and output for your silo. And then under miscellaneous, you have the Lizard MKS 8, which is the modified one for the map to take all the different products that are available on this map. Whew, and that is it. So you can see a bunch of our equipment stored up over here. On the back side, you have your 2 fields. No product is currently planted. It's all been harvested. Your harvester is right there. Over here, we have a greenhouse, and this greenhouse is modified for the map. You can see, come in here. We have the water, seeds, fertilizer, pallets, can produce tomatoes, lettuce, strawberries, carrots, melons, and cabbage. So carrots, melons, and cabbage are all brand new products for this map here. Very nice. Over here we have our house. Sleep trigger right here. And in this closet here, the wardrobe trigger. If you go, there we go. All right. So now tucked away over here. Over here. And here you'll start to get a glimpse of just how rough the roads can get. Again, this is all product that I'm driving over right now. You can pick this up. This is dirt. Dirt piles right here. Now, tucked away in here, you can see this sign right here. It says, remove objects on farmland. There are apparently a couple of these that are floating around, so you can actually cut these down and remove all the decorations. So all these little piles of rubble and stuff, you can remove those by cutting those. Now off to my left and to my right, you can see the two sell points right there. Both of those are the construction sell points. Let's see. Nope, I need to go this way. Yes. Okay. And now you really get to see just how rough the road can get. And like I said, there's going to be a bit of driving on this map because there's really no good way to get to a lot of the production points and the points of interest. So you have to kind of come around the long way to come and see everything. So we're going to just follow this around. I do love this kind of back road and how all this is set up. I love that there's this product here that you can pick up and that will smooth out the road. I did pick up quite a bit with just the forage pickup, and it does leave a nice smooth road behind. And there's tons, there's probably millions upon millions upon millions of liters just strewn all over the map. And like I said, this on this side of the wall is dirt that I'm driving over right now. So that is not to get confused with on the other side of the wall, sand. So there's going to be two separate products that you're going to drive over in quite a large quantity. Okay. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the map and see where we've been and what we've seen up until this point. So pull right here, take a look at the map. So we started here by the shop. We saw everything over here. We went to go next door to the Clever Motors and then hopped the fence to come back to the Case IH sell points. We then came up to here where we saw the grain elevator as well as the construction site sell points. We then pulled out over to the city warehouse, down and around, saw the cakery and the vintage visuals sell point. Then we came over to the supermarket, the fast food Mi Familia, the Hypercube Pizza sell point, the Hotel Central sell point, down to the restaurant sell point, down and around to the tailor shop as well as the bakery. We then went to the main farm. We started looking there, and then I realized we had to go to the Denton Bakery, then back down to here, saw everything here at the farm. Oh, and the Red Marble Bowling restaurant was right there as well. We then came up and around down to here. We came up through and saw the construction sites, down to this area towards the southern portion of the map, out to here where we're at the biogas plant. You can buy the biogas plant for $1.18 million. And as you can see, it's just a normal biogas plant, normal products that can be put into it. Solid inputs here, liquid inputs here, liquid output, aka digestate, here. Now, one thing I wanted to double check, since I bought that. Oh no, the land purchase is separate, so you do have to purchase the land in order to use that bunker silo there. So just a heads up. Now from here, let me make sure I'm going to head in the right direction. I believe, yes, okay. We need to go this way, back towards the city. Like I said, we're gonna try and go as fast as possible while paying attention to the road and being as safe as possible. Because like I said, that if I'm turning while on these bumpy roads or anything like that, I could flip this truck easily and be in deep trouble. So over the railroad tracks here, tucked away here, is the food factory. For $160,000 you can purchase this, and you can see, look at all these various products we can have. We have sunflower oil, canola oil, again, pallets, olive oil, soybean oil, canned corn, which you take corn, water, and pallets, gets you the canned corn, tomato sauce, tomatoes, sugar, pallets. You've got canned olives, water, pallets. You got ketchup, you've got soy milk, you got raisins, and you got grape juice. So yeah, lots and lots of stuff going on here. Inputs right here, and outputs, I believe, were tucked around the back side. Yes, here we go. And you can see unloading zone. So this is where you're going to load all your pallets and stuff right there. Alright, so hop back in the truck. I'll come around over here. Here we have a grain silo. You have your input to the right and output to the left. But this is not to be confused with the train silo, which is coming up. Alright, across the street there is a train rental point. Right there. Rent train trigger right there. This is the train silo right here. You can put in and out right here into a trailer, and in and out for your train right there when you rent it. Over here you have a bale and pallet storage right there. And now tucked away in here, this is actually a really cool production. This is the Lizard Imports. For $1 million you can purchase this. But what's cool about it is, check it out. You bring... Nope, wrong one. You bring in those products that we were discussing earlier, those ones where you could buy. So the diesel, the maintenance tools, vehicle parts, motor oil, and pallets, and you get products out. So this one is the import metal to melt. You have the flour that you can import. You have butter, you have fabric, you have sugar, honey, raisins, tomatoes, strawberries. So you have kind of a quote-unquote workaround for a lot of your products on the map. You can just bring them in from here. Now you do have to have other means, and what's cool too is that the diesel, maintenance tools, vehicle parts, motor oil, all that stuff you can also produce using other productions. You don't have to buy that stuff, you don't have to just bring it in. But you can see also they've got cement, drilling equipment. So this is one of the implements that you or one of the products that you could purchase. You've got mining equipment, and you have eggs. You know, that's very nice. It's actually really kind of a cool setup. I really like that. Let's see. Loading zone, this is where all your products pop out. And I believe, was it tucked? Yes. Inputs right there. And just look at all the detail. The cool shipping containers just kind of, you know, spinning around and getting loaded and unloaded into place. Like, that's just so cool. Like I said, Zero Oito is, I think, one of my favorite modders, map makers, for this specific reason. They have so much detail on their maps. It's incredible. Now here's another dirt road that is incredibly hard to get through. This is going to be one of those that, you know, if you want to come back here, probably be good to try and level this out to make it a little bit smoother, or pick it up if you own the land. Now, this is going to be farm number 2, or what I call farm number 2. If we go to the map and check it out, we were here at the biogas plant. We went all the way up this road here to the food factory, down and around to the grain silo, up through here, saw the rent train, the bale and pallet storage, the railroad silo, then the lizard imports. Then we came all the way down to here. Farm number 2 you can purchase for $859,488. It is farmland number 18 that you're purchasing. And here we go. We've got items that pop up. We've got a sleep trigger right here at the main house. Silo right here next to the house. Bunker silo. In this garage here, you have a repair trigger down at the other end. Manure heap over here, and a cow barn right here, where you already have 30 cows out of 160 already tucked away in there. Got a milk trigger right here. We have a, I believe a straw trigger is right here. Over here, we have a feed trigger, but this is one of those with a robot. So you can use this and put in your hay, straw, silage, and mineral feed here, and it'll feed your cows at the top of each hour. Slurry right here. Now let's go ahead and head back to the truck and head to the next point of interest. Head back down this bumpy dirt road. Like I said, it's one of those that I want to go fast, but I have to be very, very careful because, oof. Oh, there's a truck. Let's see. Now over here is the next production site. This is the dairy tucked away over here. 70,000 will purchase this. Well, let's go ahead and buy it. So this, you have butter, cheese, chocolate, which are all used to, but UHT milk, that is a new one. Over here is your input. Output is here. Bale and pallet storage right here. Now continuing to head up this way. Over here we have the Johnson's Farmers Market sell point right here, and I believe this is the grains portion here, and that is the pallets over there. Oh, gotta keep talking, because there's stuff going on in the background. I'm sorry, I know that's a bit ridiculous, but I gotta do what I gotta do. Over here is the recycling center sell point. Now, right next door is the carpentry. You can buy this for $60,000, which we will. You can make furniture, planks, and long planks at this location using wood. I'm sorry. Nope, that's wrong. You can make furniture using wood planks or long planks. And over here, you have your inputs here with your wood cell trigger right there. And tucked around the backside here is your output for your products. Run back and grab the pickup. Ah, I'm stuck. There we go. To the left is the gas station. Buy point for your diesel. Over here, right there is the Garrison gas station sell point. And now tucked away over in this direction. Heading to the main gate right here. Right in there, that is the Frontier Security Cell Point. Oh, there's a gate. Now over here, this is the Palico production point. 100,000 to purchase this. And this is where you can bring your wood to make pallets. So you don't have to buy them, you can produce them yourselves. Input right here with the wood cell trigger there. You have your output for your wood chips here. And then around, I believe it's this side. No, where is the output? Oh, walked right by it. Loading zone. This is the output right there. Over in this direction. Let's see. Yes. Make a right. Now, tucked away behind all those bales there, that is the River Rock State Cell Point. Let me just see something real fast. So, we were here at the second farm. We came back out, up and around, saw the dairy, as well as the bale and pallet storage. We then came over and saw the Johnson's Farmers Market, the recycling center, the carpentry, the refuel or gas station, Garrison's gas station cell point. Down and around, saw the Frontier Security, Palico production point. Came down over to here. Yeah, it does say River Rock State, even though it says River Rock Estate on the sign there. That's what confused me. So now we're heading over to this direction. Gonna keep heading down. And you can see just this massive wall that just extends throughout the entire map. That gate right there does open. You can go up to it and you can open it. You know, road closed to through traffic though. Now we'll continue heading in this direction. Alright. That right there is the gas station sell point and the gas station buy point. Right next to each other. And right there is the American Parcels Logistics sell point. And then, tucked away in here, we have the bale and pallet storage. And tucked around the backside over here, this is the concrete block factory production point for 100,000. You can purchase this, and you can see this will take water, cement, sand, and pallets to make concrete blocks and recyclable trash. Now, you got your loading zone. This is where your products produce right there. Over here, you have your input for your sand. This is another input for your, what was the other one? Cement. So this is your cement input. Over here is your water input. Yep, so that's all that. And then over here we have the fabric factory production point for 60,000. You can purchase this. You got your fabrics that can be produced with your wool and cotton. Your loading point or your output is right there. That is really loud. And input is right here. Let's go back to the truck. coming around this direction. Whoa, I just noticed all this. That's cool. I just noticed all that, but I didn't notice it in my initial walkthrough. Alright, over here is the supermarket sell point. And now this is where we start doing a lot of off-roading and it gets really rough. So this is where I've got to be very, very careful. And it just occurred to me I missed something pretty vital. I'll have to make my way back to it. Alright, come over here. Alright. This is the metal and limestone factory that you can purchase for $135,000, and you can see you can bring iron ore, wood beams, metal to melt, which is part of the production that we saw at the imports, and stones, and you can make things like the manufacture metal tubes, the manufacture metal beams, some more metal tubes. So that must be, oh, that is it. It's a different recipe for the same product. And then you can also make lime as well as the manufacture vehicle parts, which is, again, one of those purchasables I was talking about before. Output is right here, and input is right here. Head down this direction here, just bumping along. And then over in this direction. So this is going to be technically farm number 4. Even though we're getting to it on the third one. That's what I missed earlier, was the last farm. So if I go to the map and show where we've been and what we've seen to this point. So we were here at the River Rock State. We then come over in this direction where we saw the gas station sell point as well as the refuel. We came over and saw the American Parcels Logistics, the concrete block factory, the bale and pallet storage, the fabric factory, then came up and around to the supermarket, came over and around to the metal and limestone factory, came out down to here, back up to this area here. If we purchase farmland number 46 for $162,120, you then have a sleep trigger. And that's it. That's the farm, quote unquote. So keep heading south of here. Alright, over here. So right here we have the seed, fertilizer, and lime buy point, and here we have the local cooperative sell point. And now we need to follow this around. Ooh, yeah, again, it gets really rough in some places. Alright, so right here is the next production point. This is the mine. For 150,000 you can purchase this, and you can see you can have iron ore with all this stuff here. The maintenance tools, mining equipment, motor oil, vehicle parts, diesel will get you iron ore and stones. And over here you have, whoops, missed the input is right here, and your output is tucked away down here, which I think is really cool. And if you purchase the property, you then also have access to all this iron ore that's on the floor. But there is the output right there. I think this is really cool. Just a really nice detail that's a part of this map. Alright, so we'll keep going this direction. And then down here, we have the grain mill. Purchase this for 96,000, and as you can see, wheat, barley, oats, sorghum, corn, and soybean flour, all needing pallets as well. Input is right here. Let's see, where was the output? I forget where that was. There it is, right there. Output right there. Okay, now back over here. And we just keep following this bumpy dirt road around. So we're going to go in this way to kind of make up for my goofing up earlier. So over here, straight ahead of me, is farm number 3. This is where we should have been much earlier. Now you can purchase farm number 3 by going to the map. So we were here at the tent. We then came down and around, and we saw the seed fertilizer and lime buy point, as well as the local cooperative. Came up and around to here to the mine, up and around to the grain mill. We then came all the way out to here, to farmland number 29 at 151,564. We'll purchase that. You can see here we have a horse barn where we can have up to 12 horses. We have 5 already. Feed goes there. Silo right there. Bit of storage in the barns. And a sleep trigger way over in the distance in front of the house. This is a really lovely farm, right up against the lake or the river here. There we go. Just there's lots of places on this map that are just absolutely stunning. Like this is tucked right in between 2 little rivers. Okay, now we can backtrack a little ways and kind of pick back up where we left off. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. All right. Now over here, we have a milk buy point right here, milk sale buy point, and over here we have the Ravenwood Farm sell point. Now following this around. See, I could see just how much product, like, you're kind of now getting the scope of what I was saying earlier about just how much product there actually is that's available for pickup just back here. Just the dirt alone would make a small fortune. Whew. By the end of this map tour, this truck's shocks will be completely destroyed. And now we're heading up north a little ways. Whoa, see, that's what I'm talking about. Wasn't even turning the wheel there, but it just sent me flying. Alright, here we have the sawmill. Buy this for 100,000 like normal. You can make your planks, manufactured wood beams, and long planks. You have your output for your wood chips right here. You have all your products right here. That's your output. And your input is right here with the wood cell trigger right there. Now heading a little further down the road. Okay. And through the fence here. What is that? Over here we have the animal dealer sell point. We have a manure and liquid manure buy point right here, and this is the animal dealer. Normally I would sit around and tell you how that works, but the animal dealer alright, there we go. The animal dealer is where you can actually go and purchase your animals. You can purchase from that location there, or you can purchase them from any pens and pastures you may have set up already on the map. Now the problem with that is that by using either one of those locations, you will incur an extra fee. Up to, like, let's say for instance, for adult cows, you're going to pay $100 per cow in a delivery fee. You can save that money though by bringing an animal trailer to the animal dealer itself, load the animals into the trailer, and then head out to your pens and pastures and deliver them yourselves. That will save you the money in that way. And depending on how many animals you're having to pick up, it's gonna, depend on whether the cost of the trailer is worth it or not. Now we're kind of back here into town, outside of the whole mountainy woodsy area. And now we're gonna clear the main gate and head out. Oh, I don't have time. Oh my goodness. And this is what I was talking about. This is sand. This is another product that you can pick up. And look at all this product here. This is a massive amount of product that is just available for you to do whatever it is that you want to do with. It is used as part of production points, so you can use it for that if you want. You have a train rental point right there. And over here, you have one of several of the oil extraction rigs. This is a production point. You can see here, $2 million for this, and each one is $2 million. And you can see drilling equipment in, petroleum out. You've got your output there and your, no, I'm sorry, output there, input right there. And as I mentioned, there are several of those oil extraction sites. I will show them, but I will just drive by them for the most part. So now heading all the way down here, and I got to be careful because if I hit any of these kind of sand parts here, then it's going to be just flipping over end over end. It won't be pretty. Alright, now tucked away in here, right here in front of me, that is the Lizard Agro-Industrial Cooperative. And then over here, another train rental point. So that is a sell point right in there. And over here is another oil extraction production point. And we are starting to catch up on the last bits here. Here we're going to make a left. Another oil extraction right here. Off to my left is another oil extraction. Another oil extraction. Each one of these again are $2 million per extraction point. And then, tucked away in here... Whoa, 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 whoa. No, 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 no. Easy, easy, easy. There we go. Whew. Alright, tucked away in here is the fuel oil refinery. $6 million to purchase this. And you can see here where you can take that petroleum, you can make things like gas, gasoline, diesel, and motor oil out of the petroleum. So, the more production points you have, the more you can do. You have a input right here, and an output right there, and a bale and pallet storage right there. Another output is right here. Depending on what you're producing, we'll go into different areas there. And that is it. That is Frontier. And now it is time to render my opinion. I'm going to make this really, really fast. So, 0 to 5 scale as normal. What would I give this map? On a normal map, I would give this 5 out of 5 all day and night. I absolutely adore this map. There's so much going on for this map that is just next level stuff. The problem is the areas of the map where you're playing and hearing music in the background. That makes it impossible for somebody like me who would love, I would love to play on Zero Oito's maps. I can't. I just simply cannot play on them because there's too often times where I'd have to go to the main shop area or around town and could potentially get in trouble with YouTube for a potential copyright strike, and I don't want that to happen. That's just not something that I'm interested in whatsoever. So it's one of those that it's a beautiful map. It's got a lot of stuff going for it. But knowing that I'm unable to play it if I wanted to as a like on-camera experience, a Let's Play series or whatever, this map goes from a 5 to a 1, maybe even a 0, because it's one of those that it is really crushing to me because of just how gorgeous this map is. There's so much going for it. The tunnel right there, just all that detail on the stonework, and then it built into the mountainside is just fantastic. And just so much going on. You got the rubble and destruction of the city in the background there. It's just so much stuff, so much detail, and that's what I love about Zero Oito's maps, is that they are very slot heavy. They are very download heavy, but in my opinion, oftentimes they are worth it because of all the things that you get from it. But that's how I stand on all this. I hope you enjoyed this map tour. If you did, please show me by liking, sharing, subscribing, following, commenting, doing all the things the algorithms enjoy you doing. That shows you're engaged with this channel and enjoying the content. And that being said, I hope you have a fantastic day. Take care.